Hello guys, so today is an exciting vlog because I am reading The Ballad of Songbirds and Snakes by Suzanne Collins. So I am excited about this book because it is about Snow and who he was when he was 18 years old, before he was the President Snow that we all know and hate today. So yeah, it's pretty interesting. The idea of this book doesn't exactly excite me. I didn't like President Snow and don't exactly want to read a book about him, but I thought I should give it a chance. I do want to say that I did start reading this yesterday. I started reading this in the car, and I did film it, but the audio quality was not the greatest. It did not sound good, so I did not want to make that the beginning to the vlog. But I'm actually on page 86, yes. And basically all I said was that it's kind of funny. We waited so long, I guess. Not that I expected another book for this series, but we waited so long for another Hunger Games book. And the first 10 pages I get of the book I waited so long for was about like Snow trying to choose a shirt for an event, for the reaping, but for an event, and I'm just like, it's not that deep, dude. I'm so concerned about your image. So I don't know if it's obvious, but I do not like him still. I don't even like him as a child. I guess he's 18, he's not a child, but I don't know. Yeah, he is self-centered. He's always trying to figure out how to make his image look better, and it's kind of annoying me a lot. He annoys me a lot. And the story is quite interesting because there's so many differences between the Hunger Games that we read about in the original books versus this new book that's just came out. Like, this book is set in the past, so it's quite interesting to see how it evolved from what it is now. But I mean, I don't like the main character, so reading this book's not gonna be the funnest. I mean, I'm still very much enjoying it, but yeah. Oh, and this is filled with spoilers. It's spoilery. Spoilery is not a word. It's filled. This vlog's gonna be filled with spoilers, so I'm just warning you not to get mad at me because I don't deal with anger very well. Should probably get into reading this. I guess I should tell you what's happened so far. I'm in part 1 of the book, and he's gonna be a mentor for a contestant in the Hunger Games. And I think they might have a love story. I can't really tell yet. He's really intrigued by this girl named Lucy Gray, I think. And he's gave her a lot of attention so far. And he's just really concerned also about his grade because he wants to get into college and he's also poor in the capital, which is, I didn't even know that existed. And what I saw from the capital from the other Hunger Games books was that everyone was rich and had a lot of money. Because they're rich, obviously they had a lot of money. Anyway, I'm gonna get on to reading this. I do want to say this book is quite interesting because it is a post-war book. It keeps talking about how the capital was affected because of the recent war, recent war for them. And they're talking about how the war affected the contestant that he is mentoring, Lucy Gray. So I just find it interesting. We get to learn a bit about that war that they kept talking about throughout the Hunger Games books. Oh my gosh, they are flirting. Coriolanus, I'm just gonna call him Snow. Snow and Lucy Gray are flirting. I'm just telling you guys, I called it. I've been calling it that they are gonna get together. I don't think it's necessary whatsoever, but I think they're gonna click. And I think I don't know what's gonna happen, guys. I think they might have a love connection, so I'm ready for Snow to fall in love. This is so sweet. I need to stop talking because this video is going to be so long if I don't stop. But the peacekeepers, I think, were possibly nice to Lucy. they apparently would hire her to do performances like dancing and singing. And so, oh my gosh, she said that they were the best payer, like they would pay the most for it. It's just, I find that sweet just because I like my previous idea of the Peacekeepers where they were basically this stagnant, like hateful entity. Like they weren't even people hardly. And that just makes me happy to know that they, like, I don't know how to explain it. They are more people to me now versus like, basically they remind me of the clones from Star Wars. I don't know who else got that. If I'm not the only one, please comment and say that you also thought they were like the clones in Star Wars, but yeah. I do think something that's kind of annoying me about this book is that they're sticking these high school seniors in a room and saying things like, how should we do this better? And then literally one of the first, sometimes even the very first answer is, oh, we should do this. And they're like, oh, that's perfect. And the thing is, this is what they actually do. And they barely, in real life, it's just not realistic. Because in real life, they would brainstorm so many different ideas. And usually the very first idea you get isn't going to be the answer to all your problems. But it's happened so many times throughout the book already. I'm just one of those people who really likes to read realistic things, even if they're more slow and boring. I mean, it's still fun, and we get the answer really quickly, and then we get to the fun things quicker, but still, man, I just want more thoughts from the characters. Also, these teachers, the teachers that exist in this book, they're also very unrealistic. I don't know how to explain it. They're all extremely quirky to the point where, like, you would hardly ever find a person like that in real life. And it's literally all the teachers, and I'm just... Alright, so something crazy. I was genuinely shocked because a tribute literally just slit someone's throat. One of the mentors, so... I mean, she was being a not nice person. She made a sandwich for the tribute and then kept like doing this and laughing when the tribute was reaching out and couldn't get it because they're behind bars. Then she ate the sandwich herself, so I mean, I don't think that deserved her to die, but... I'm now on page 116 and Snow is kind of freaking out because one of the, I think like one of the game masters has just has just manipulated him and his workmate, I guess. I don't know. She just got bit by a bunch of snakes because she lied, which I don't think was like she lied about participating in a project. I don't think that was the best way to handle the situation. And he's just like freaking out saying that they shouldn't have basically done that kind of thing. And I think he's kind of feeling uncomfortable by all the mutated animals and all that. But this just does not line up with the Snow that we learned about in the Hunger Games. Either he's about to go through an extreme shift, like something's about to cause him to like have an extreme shift, possibly trauma. Something's going to cause him to have an extreme personality change, because this personality we're seeing right now is just not the personality he presented in the books, because he's totally fine with mutated animals now. I've just realized that Snow's been doing a lot of nice things for Lucy, like giving her food and stuff, but most of it's been due to him, like not due to his own planning. For example, he gave Lucy the banana bread just because Tigress had made it herself and had offered for him to bring it to her. He's not really thinking about how to help her. He's just like, how it's just like a fluke when he does. It's not really his planning, it's other people telling him ideas to do things and him trying to benefit himself. Guys, they just intertwined fingers. They held hands. Not that it would be the healthiest relationship, most likely. I ship this hard, and I do hope something happens. I hope they have a love connection. It's like forbidden love, man. Like Romeo and Juliet. Alright, so I've now got to page 144, and I think I'm gonna go lay in bed and get ready for sleep. I may include a little video of me feeding the rabbits, so stay tuned for that. but I'll most likely see you again tomorrow. Good morning, guys. Well, it's my morning. I don't know if it's your morning, but if it is, good morning. I've just woke up and it is like 9:30. And today's a great day. And if you want to know why, it's because I don't work today. I'm pretty happy about that. And I'm going to get to reading on the Ballad of Songbirds and Snakes. I want to throw this out really quick. I think it's adorable that they call their grandmother Grand Ma'am. I've never heard that before. It's so cute. It's so cute. I love it. Oh my gosh, guys, they just referenced the Mockingjay. They actually said the phrase catching fire earlier in the book, and I was like, man, Susan Collins, killing us with those references. Alright guys, I just want to let you know that Snow is jealous. He is jealous because Lucy Gray just sang about a past lover that she had at the interview with Flickerman, and he's jealous of that boy, and I don't think he's understanding it. Like, he's like, I own her, which this is horrible. He thinks he basically owns her. I don't like that, dude. You think that district people are scum and you're freaking racist, but you have feelings for this girl, so. I mean, there's a lot more important things that occurred. She sang this really heartbreaking song. It almost brought me to tears. But, of course, the part I'm going to talk about is the romantic things. I just wanted you all to know that Snow was jealous because I think he likes this girl. Snow is meeting with Lucy for the last time before she goes into the games, and I truly don't know what's gonna happen. I'm really hoping she'll live, but I'm trying to remember if Haymitch was the only District 12 tribute to survive. I feel like that's the case. I don't know. I seriously hope that she survives, but I have a feeling that either Reaper or Jessup is going to live, because I don't know. But I just wanted to get on this video to tell you it is official. Snow has admitted he has a crush. Ready for this? You, Lucy Graybeard, as a person, as my friend, as my... What was the word for it? Sweetheart? Girlfriend? He could not claim more than a crush, and that might be one-sided. He officially has a crush. This is the first time he's admitting it, and I don't think it's going to end well. There's a lot of this book left, so I think there's going to be a lot. I think there's going to be a lot more that's going to happen. So Snow just told his cousin Tigress, who he lives with, that he and Lucy had just kissed. There's a squirrel. There's a squirrel. Look. Guys, do you see that squirrel right there? Oh my gosh. I like squirrels because they kind of remind me of rabbits. Alright guys, so it's just hit 11 o'clock and I do have a good amount of schoolwork I need to work on today, so I'm going to get to that now. Alright, so I have a 1 hour and 10 minute long video that I need to watch for my class. But I have 2 of these, so it's going to be like watching 2 movies, but they're not fun to watch. See that, guys? I got a 20 out of 20. Alright, I've just finished my schoolwork and it's 3 o'clock right now, so I'm going to get back to reading. But I am going to eat some lunch really fast. I just wanted to show you something because I thought it was funny. This is what I'm eating. Sushi, right? Okay, now look at this. Sushi socks! Yo, like I didn't even plan that. I'm wearing socks with sushi and I'm eating sushi. That's just crazy. I just got finished eating my sushi, so I'm gonna go ahead and start reading a little bit more. Basically what I read while I was eating my lunch was that the Hunger Games just started, so I don't know, I don't know what's gonna happen. Alright, so Snow is being put into the arena, and he's gonna be in the games, guys. Basically, Sejanus, I think that's how you pronounce his name, his friend, if you wouldn't even call them friends, Snow's kind of a fake friend, but he has snuck into the game, so Snow is having to go into the games to get him back out before anyone finds out. But I'm going to go ahead and predict. I'm going to predict that Snow is going to have to be stuck in there for the remainder of the games. I just feel like that's going to happen. It'd be very interesting, and I kind of slightly hope that happens because I just think it'd be very cool. Be it for an interesting story, to say the least, seeing Snow have to undergo the games. But anyway, they got out of the game, but they were still kind of attacked by some of the tributes, which was stressful as crap. On page 241, I'm basically halfway through this. I've just made it to part 3 of the book, and basically Lucy Gray just won the Hunger Games, which I'm extremely happy about, even though I'm like, kind of like, oh, that was a little bit too expected. She did win, but Snow got in a lot of trouble for tampering with a lot of the Hunger Games, so he's been sent to enlist in Peacekeeper's Corps, I guess. So he's gonna have to spend the next 20 years doing that. But he did ask to be sent to District 12, which is where Lucy is from, so hopefully they can reconnect there. I don't know, I'm hoping that they're gonna end up together. Alright, so it's gotten late, so I'm probably gonna go to sleep for the night, but I read a decent chunk today. I'm on page 372, and Snow has just reunited with Lucy in District 12. Hey guys, so it is a new day. I took a day off yesterday from reading to just go to work and do a lot of schoolwork, but I did get a lot of time to think about things in the book the last day or so. I decided I don't think that I ship Snow and Lucy together. And the reason for that is because Snow seems to just want to own her. And he said it honestly multiple times. He wants her to be his property and he doesn't want anyone else to have her. And just to me, that goes out of the cutesy, be my boyfriend, girlfriend type deal and into a more unhealthy territory, because that just breeds dominance, and that breeds control, and I don't like that. So I honestly don't hope it's hard to not root for them to get together because I just love romance and stories, but I don't think that they would be good together, especially if they were real and not book characters in books. So yes, that is my thought about that. I also wanted to share a funny story with you guys. I had a dumb Ash Blonde moment yesterday. So I went to Half Price Books to pick up a book, or a few books, and I will keep them a secret for now. I might make a video with a book haul or TBR video. I'm not sure what I'm doing yet for that. So I'm gonna keep that a secret. But I actually left my phone at the store. So I realized what I did, and so I drove back there. And I went up to some guy who was working there, and I was like, did you find a phone here? And he's like, oh yeah. And then, I don't know if you guys know, Trevor is my boyfriend. And he said, I just called Trevor to let him know that your phone's here. And I said, oh my gosh, you know Trevor. I'm sorry, I can hardly say it. I said, oh my gosh, you know who Trevor is? You know Trevor too, is what I said. And he said, no, he was in your emergency contact. Enough with all my talking. I need to get right into this book because I do not have much left. And I honestly think I can get it finished today. And I'm so excited to finish this. I cannot wait to see how it ends. Although we know how it ends in general, with Snow being a freaking not nice person and being the president. Oh my gosh, guys, they're referencing the Hanging Man song. I love this song so much. I actually have it on my phone. I bought the song back when the Hunger Games movies came out. Oh, I just got chills because I just realized that I think she wrote this song for the guy from yesterday. Well, the yesterday in the story, or the few days ago, because there was a man that was hung and he told his, I'm guessing his wife or girlfriend to run, and they said he murdered 3, so it seems pretty fitting. Oh, I'm so happy I got the origin to this song. I'm so happy about this. And the cool thing about this is that this became a song in the Rebel Revolution. So I wonder if she doesn't end up with him and she's one of the rebels. I'm really curious about that. Oh my gosh, this is so cool. It is multiple hours later, and I kind of got sidetracked because I had to go to the store to return something. I got sidetracked at the store, and basically now it's 9 o'clock at night. Almost 9:30 to be honest. And I haven't read hardly anything. I've read like 10 pages. So, don't know if I'm going to reach that goal of finishing the book today. Honestly, I still kind of want to do that, but I might be overestimating my ability at this point. I brought Juno in here so that he can frolic. Hey guys, so it's the next day now. I did not properly tell you guys goodnight, but I just kind of noticed it was midnight all of a sudden and that I've lost track of time and went to sleep very quickly. I'm currently reading the book a little bit more. Hopefully I'm actually going to get it finished today, but I just wanted to talk about something. So I'm on page 438, and I've been just reading a little bit so far, and Lucy Gray basically said, she's talking about one of the other Covey members, and she said she just started seeing a gal down the road. And I'm just so happy that there is LGBTQ plus referencing that Susan Collins put that in the book. I really, really like that. I think that so many more books should do that, but because it exists, you know, and it would make sense for it to exist in a world as big as the Hunger Games world. So I'm really glad that that was in the story. I think Lucy Gray is finally starting to see who Snow truly is in a way. She's asked if he agrees with the Hunger Games and that basically that they exist, and he didn't really give her an answer. He just says that he doesn't want people to kill each other like in the arena, and it's good not to forget that the war happened. But to be honest, I'm more on Lucy Gray's side. I don't think it is necessary to have the Hunger Games to remember that the war existed. That is what education is for. That's why you have history class, to remember these horrible things that happened so that hopefully history does not repeat itself. And I just think there's a much better way to remember the war than to do the Hunger Games. I just think the Hunger Games, having the Hunger Games exist, will just create more conflict in all honesty. And I think because of that, it's just better to not have them happen. Alright guys, so I didn't actually get to reading that much yesterday. I've gotten to reading the book for about the past hour, and I just wanted to talk about a scene that I just got to. It's really sad and I cried. I'm composed now so I can talk about it. But basically, Snow was being a fake friend, like the definition of a fake friend to Sejanus, which I think Sejanus is my favorite character in the whole book, so this made me so sad. But basically, Snow ratted him out. He was going to free one of the District 12 people who had been imprisoned and run away from any of the districts so that they could be apart from the capital, him and some rebels. And Snow recorded what he was saying on a Jabberjay, which obviously went back to the capital. So Sejanus was hanged, and it was so sad because throughout this book we got to know Sejanus and how sweet and innocent he is and how much he just trusts Snow and doesn't like ever consider that Snow's lying to him or being fake as crap. And it's just so sad because Sejanus's mother had become very trusting of Snow and would send him like gifts and nice sweets and stuff, and Sejanus calls his mother Ma, and the last thing Sejanus said before he was hung was he screamed out Ma, and all the Mockingjays sang Ma, 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 you know, after that. Like, you just kept hearing him scream Ma, and it was so sad. I'm really almost done with the book. It's really exciting. Gonna get back to reading. I'm sorry the lighting isn't the best, but I just finished the book. It is 9 p.m. and I do have a lot of thoughts in my head, but I feel like I might need a few days to organize them. I don't know how I feel about the ending of that book. I don't think I exactly liked it. I just feel like it's so weird that Lucy turned on him so quickly after she had just told him that she loves him and trusts him so deeply. It's just really hard for me to believe that. We don't really know if she dies or lives. I'm gonna guess that she survived. Basically, Snow and her were going to escape, and she ended up figuring out, I think, that it's his fault that Sejanus is dead. And that's it for this vlog. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I enjoyed it a lot filming it. I might reread Hunger Games